Alright, hello everyone! We are going to continue on with the missions here in Windurst, so let's get right to it. Oh good, I finally found you. We've been searching for you, Clementine. We have received a summons for you to appear at Heaven's Tower for a special mission. What's more, the summons came from Sibyl Guard Semit Lafina in person. Now that is scary worry. Mithra have quite a temper, so I recommend you proceed straight to Heaven's Tower. See you when you get back. You say you've been called by Lady Semilafina, the Sibyl Guard? You mean to tell me you've really been called by the Lady Semilafina? You? Come on, Kapipi. You know me, I'm awesome. I did that whole thing last time. You know, I'm a hero. I guess I'll trust you this time. Use this stairway bauble to gain access to the top floor. But don't forget to give that back. It took me a second to get that right. When visiting the upper floors of the tower, you must be on your best behavior, especially around the head lady-in-waiting, Zubaba. Okay. Is that up here? Cool, yeah. I accidentally tried going through that door before, I think, and, to no avail. But here, now I am important enough to be let through the door, even though I still don't know what I'm doing, really. But at least I'm important. Man. This place needs an elevator. Feel bad for the little Taru with their stubby little legs. This is a very chill place. I can see why people would want to hang out here. You know, even if you have to brave the stairs to come up here. What's this? Are you under the delusion that I, Zubaba, head lady-in-waiting, would let a slimy adventurer like you journey into our holy planetarium? And talk to the Star Sibyl. Ha! I've never heard of anything so absurd. The personage with whom you seek audience is the Dawn Goddess Reincarnate, you impertinent scally-wallywag. I've been met with a warm welcome, as is really the trend here. You know, I feel like I go to these places and everyone's like, who the crap are you, Clementine? What are you doing here? Get out. You smell bad. We don't want you coming back here. So let's see if I can find someone to talk to who is actually looking forward to seeing me. If you are looking for Lady Semilafina, you will have to wait. She's currently with the Star Sibyl in her chambers. Ah, I see you have already arrived. Did I keep you waiting? Our fine cleric Kupipi didn't doubt that I had called you here, did she? This is the planetarium. By using the sacred star spring, one can see all the stars in the heavens. When the Star Sibyl peers into the spring, she can decipher the movements of the stars and reveal to us our future. We Sibyl Guards exist to protect that future. I showed the report you delivered to the Star Sibyl. Do not worry, as she has already sensed the imminent revival of the Shadow Lord. However, for the sake of national security, we ask you to keep this information to yourself. There's no reason to inform the public at this time. The wounds that the Taru received 20 years ago still have not healed, and releasing this information now would only cause unwanted confusion. Well, I hope they're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, because otherwise, information's out there. Sorry, Semi. As for you, you can go back to your adventuring. The Sibyl Guards will take the investigation from here. Halt! Do not proceed any further! Lady Semilafina has prohibited you from entering this area. What is the meaning of this? You're no longer allowed to have audiences with the Star Sibyl. Leave at once, traitor! The leader of the most powerful warlocks in Windurst. A traitor? Give me a break. It's Ajido-Marujido. Yeah. Knew he was gonna come back soon. Do you actually think that a mere group of kitty cats can save Windurst? Well, I'm sure we can fare better than some power-hungry minister with his head in a hole. How dare you! Look around! Does Windurst you see around you look peaceful and happy-wappy? What is this? Wait, Ajido-Marujido! The pages, they're all blank. Is this some kind of joke? Joke! Show those blank pages to the Star Sibyl and see if she's laughing. The Book of the Gods has gone blank. The broken Cardian soldiers are up to no good, and all Windurst has is an ancient, worn-out, good-for-nothing army. And you just sit here with your tails between your legs. Well, I'm tired of waiting. I, Ajido-Marujido, will save Windurst from those terrible, wearable times. I'm legitimately wondering if Ajido-Marujido is a villain or a hero in this, because he could be a hero that people are making out to be like, oh, a traitor, you know, but then it turns out he's actually gonna save us. Anyways, we'll see. Clementine, I have a mission for you. Follow that Taru and find out what he is up to. Report to me when you do. I cannot forgive any who endanger the peace of Windurst. Alright, so Clementine gets to bust out his detective hat and tweed jacket and pipe, and we're gonna do some sleuthing. And one thing that you might notice as well is that I am a lower level and a different class. So I've been leveling Monk. Let's see, what am I right now? I can't even remember what I am. Level 33 Monk, level 16 Red Mage is my sub-job. So, yeah, I was like, you know what, I could change back to a higher level, or we could try this at a bit more of a challenging level, more appropriate for the mission, because, you know, the last one went by so quickly. I spent most of the time just completely lost, and then, like, 30 seconds actually fighting things. So, maybe we'll actually see some combat, who knows? Okay, all Mog tablets have currently been found, so you may teleport to Merifatad Mountains at no charge. Sweet. It's like, I don't mind paying the tabs, but just finding out that it's free, it's just like, hey, that's awesome. It's like when somebody ahead of you in line to get coffee pays for your order, and it's just like, oh man, that's so nice. Okay, right, so let's find where we're supposed to go. These things just always remind me of giant teeth, and it's really unsettling. This is like the stuff of nightmares right there. Alright, so let's find the entrance to this place. Does that look like an entrance? I think it is. Alright. Let us go in this inviting looking place and see what awaits. Hello? Trick or treat? Yeah, lots of easy prey around here, so I don't think I'm gonna get murdered unless they all happen to gang up on me at once. Which might happen, who knows? Oh. There we go. Okay, we're getting their attention. Let's see how easy they go down, actually. Yeah, sometimes it says they're easy prey, but then it takes like a good 2 or 3 solid minutes of dangerous, like, nail-biting action before you get them. This is looking fine, though. Oh, jeez. Remember when I said that thing about them ganging up on me? That is exactly what's happening. Okay, I think this is gonna be a fairly straightforward thing, though. I just gotta go east. Oh, sweet, I leveled up. Yeah, I just gotta go east through this dungeon. There is a trap door, and I vaguely remember this mission, or maybe I'm just remembering something like it. Yeah, there's a trapdoor that if all goes well, I will avoid. If all does not go well, I will fall down it. We'll see how it goes. I'm not gonna predict what's gonna happen. Who knows what's going to happen? Again, I only vaguely recall what's going on here with this. Okay. I think this is where I need to be.
Forward. Jump.
Oh, whoops. What happened? Oh no! Clementine is asleep. Clementine, why are you asleep? What happened? I'm so confused. Clementine, wake up. Okay. Jeez. Oh, jeez. No, don't attack those ones. Oh my goodness. Oh, the targeting is throwing me off. The thing is, that's really funny. My party members, they will not do a single thing until I make the first blow. So, otherwise they'll just stand there. So, all these things are ganging up on me. Sometimes I'm like struggling to target the right thing, or if they get me first with a sleeping spell, then I'm screwed, because I'm just like standing there, and there's nothing that I can do. Okay. This is fine, this is fine. But yeah, it's the worst when they get you with a sleeping spell or like paralysis or something like that, and you're just standing there, and they're just doing nothing while you're just getting the crap kicked out of you. Let's see what spells I can use. I can't use a whole lot, cause yeah, I'm still, like, your sub-job is just half of your level. That's the limit. Half of the level of your main job. So I can't do, like, fire or thunder or any of those spells, but I can do a few little poison things, a few simple cure spells. So this person just did the test, where they have to choose the right, left or right one. Let's see if I can go through. Okay, cool. It's a little bit like in, at the end of the third Indiana Jones movie, where he sees the guy try to go through the, you know, kneel before the breath of God test, and just sees him utterly fail. So, it's kind of nice. You can kind of see what to do or what not to do before that happens to you. I would say this battle system is sort of like, it feels a cross between Final Fantasy XII and maybe one of the older ATB gauge kind of ones, so like, you know, maybe a cross between 12 and 9. So yeah, like 9 had pretty slow combat. Really good combat. I love the battle system in 9. It's so addictive. That's gotta be easily one of my favorite games in the series. But it's pretty slow-paced, even though it is like active time, so it's not turn-based. You're waiting around for a lot of things, but pretty slow-paced. And this one's kind of similar to that. Like, you don't really get to use abilities very often. You just wait for your little bars to build up at the top, and yeah, like you can use job abilities and stuff like that, but the more powerful ones can only be used like once every hour for some. You know, for other ones it's like once every 2 minutes or 5 minutes or whatever. So lots of waiting around, but weirdly enough, like, it doesn't feel empty and boring. Here, like, let's see, I can do 100 Fists, that's one of my favorite ones. So that's a job ability as a monk where I just attack super fast. Alright. I'm getting a little bit low on health, I'm kind of worried about this. Like, Kapipi, can you heal me a little bit, please? Oh, there's still one more. Oh, crap. Okay, and then my TP bar is all the way up. Let's try that. Critical damage. That means the next ability I use is going to be super powerful. Oh, okay, oh geez, I'm stunned. There we go. That didn't last long, thankfully. But yeah, so it seems slow-paced when you're like, yeah, you know, you can't just like fire ability like in 14. It's not like super action-packed like that. But you can actually read through the combat log. Like, you can watch this stuff happening in real time, and it feels a little bit more like a tabletop game in that sense. But yeah, you can read through the combat log, and it feels more like a tabletop game than anything else, because you can actually like see the numbers, the stats, and everything. It feels like you can actually like calculate the math, because it's fairly simple math in a lot of things. The numbers are pretty low. It's not like in a game like Final Fantasy XIV, you're like dealing, you know, thousands and thousands of damage, like tens of thousands of damage with every hit, and everyone's using just like crazy fast abilities. You try to follow the combat log in that, and it's just impossible. It's like, it's just going up so fast. So, yeah, this is slower paced, but it's at a level and a speed where you can actually digest the information. And that's just, it's super fun. Like, it's really intense that way. Kind of makes you sit on the edge of your seat. Oh, so here's an interesting development. I actually had to fall down that trapdoor. That's very interesting. See, I never would have thought that. When I see in the map, it like on the page that I'm reading from, it's talking about how like one switch will open up a trap door, one will open up the door that that you go to pass through the area. Which one do you think I'm supposed to use, right? Obviously, I think, well, trap door in the floor, I'm obviously not supposed to go through that one. But there we go. So backtrack a little bit. Luckily, I didn't get super far into the dungeon before I found that out. It's just kind of interesting. If I was playing this through blind, I definitely wouldn't have assumed that that's what I needed to do. Okay, so let's try pulling this one. Alright, there we go. That's what I need to do. There we go. Clementine has disappeared. Oh, and we're just going straight to a cutscene? This is cutscene music. Aha! I found the little guy. Why, hello again. What are you doing here? I'm resting right here. I never thought the day would come that I'd find a place I couldn't sneak into. Say, you didn't follow me here out of worry, did you? Yeah. Okay, sure. He looks like a little potted plant. I love him. Ha! The only reason you're here is because that Sybil guard Semilafina ordered you to follow me, right? She may have been raised by the Star Sybil, but she's just a Mithra. She has no idea how serious this is. You've heard of the legends of the Star Sybil, right? In the days of old, a shining star guided us to this place. When the star returned to the heavens, the light that lit Saruda-Baruda faded, and darkness fell on the land. But the first Star Sybil gained the powers of the stars and moon at Full Moon Fountain. She found the stars of hope from within the darkness and led Winders to glory. She also left a historical text for future Sybil's. They found it recently, the Book of the Gods. And still the Star Sybil is Silent Taru. That's why I came here, to find another witness of time. I wanted to seek out the Ajido. They sure gave me a hearty reception, but the Ajido king told me something. Anyway, tell Semilafina that the head of the Oristeri, Ajido-Marujido, is getting close, slowly but surely. Well, I'll see you around. Back to Windurst for me. What is this? You find an old ring marked with the sign of the eye. Obtained key item, old ring. Okay, well, I don't know if I need that. Maybe it's for another quest, but I'll take it. Alright. So let's go back to Windurst. I almost said Gridania. Very different area. Let's go back to Windurst. Let's see our friends at Heaven's Tower again. Tell them about all the cool stuff that we saw. All the cool fights we got into. Alright, back to our workout of climbing an endless stairway. Imagine a Taru tripping and falling down that entire thing. I mean, imagine anyone doing that, but it's just funnier if it's a Taru. Currently, Lady Semilafina is not in Heaven's Tower. Wait, she has just returned. Okay, thank you. Ah, I see we're back, Clementine. Tell me, what have you learned? I see, so Ajido-Marujido went all the way to Castle Ostroja. And had an audience with their king? How many of our country's laws does he have to break to be satisfied? I commend you on your fine work. I will report this information to the Star Sybil at once. And following that, I think I will personally deliver a grave warning to our rogue minister. You, for now, may rest. I sense another mission for you very soon. There we are. Okay, so I got the little sound effect, so I think that is all for now. I still am not 100% sure, is Ajido-Marujido a good guy or a bad guy? Or kind of an in-between guy? Can we trust him? I feel like we can trust him, but whether his intentions and his methods are going to be ethically sound, that remains to be seen. So let's find out maybe next time. We'll see. Alright, but thanks so much for watching. Catch you guys later.